I'm joined now by Pekka Dare, Director of Delivery Excellence and Stakeholder Engagement at ICA. Pekka, welcome. Now, today's programme is called Compliance, the New Decade. What are the current issues compliance professionals are facing?
Thanks, Michael. So compliance has never been more relevant or important. The pace of change is incredible at the moment. And I've been talking with compliance professionals in different jurisdictions and different firms all over the world. And do you know, the analogy I would use is we're all in the same ocean in terms of the turbulence that we're facing, but everyone's in a different boat. So understanding the risks around new technologies accelerating, new business models, how criminals are evolving, how regulators are responding, and how the media and the public is perceiving regulated industries like financial services and like other industries that have to think about regulation as well.
Now, you mentioned new technologies there, of course, incredibly important, but those technologies come with not just fantastic opportunities, but of course, some big risks as well, don't they?
Absolutely. And you may have heard of some of the amazing developments we're seeing in, I guess, the big areas: biometrics, big data, artificial intelligence, and obviously everyone has been talking about blockchain for many years. We have amazing potential benefits, but we also have risks that need to be managed. But yeah, very exciting times, very challenging. And here at the ICA, we're working to make sure all of our compliance professional community is up to date with the latest developments in technology and both the risks and challenges that we're facing from, for example, the criminal fraternity.
Now, obviously, with these incredible advancements in technology, criminals are getting smarter. They're trying to get ahead of it so they can keep taking our money, and financial crime is continuing to grow. What are we doing to address this?
Well, again, financial crime will always be with us, and we've seen a growth in the past 5 years of these massive global money laundering scandals. Billions and billions of dollars flowing around the world from illicit activity. The underlying crimes are still with us. And in fact, if anything, getting worse, huge levels of grand corruption, drug-related crime, human trafficking, wildlife crime, a lot of criminal activity going on through international trade. So again, I guess two elements I would say, Michael. We're looking at educating as to where the latest threats are and then sharing the best practice on how to prevent these criminal activities hitting the financial services industry and other regulated sectors.
Pekka, something else I wanted to ask you was around third-party risk and the challenges surrounding that. What can you tell us about that?
Third-party risk is a really complex area, and I think the mistake a lot of organisations have made is they've kind of siloed their approach. And now I think innovation is all about thinking right across the range of risks you face in dealing with third parties. The fundamental mantra, if you like, is that you can't outsource your regulatory responsibilities. And as business models evolve, the outsourcing model dealing with counterparties is more important than ever.
Education and training really is paramount, isn't it?
Absolutely. At the International Compliance Association, we're about raising standards of professionalism. And again, we're fortunate enough to work with compliance professionals all around the world. And we're very much at the front of bringing together the public and the private sectors. So we work a lot with intergovernmental bodies, regulators, law enforcement, but also practitioners in, for example, banks, insurance companies, gaming firms, oil and gas companies. And we're sharing that good practice. As well, we're giving formal recognition to those people that have obtained professional qualifications so that they can evidence to their stakeholders they have credibility. So it's good on a personal level, but also the main driver and the importance of education is making sure people know what is both global, international best practice. And we're very practical at the ICA, in sharing the good stuff we see. I'm really excited with the amazing work the ICA is doing on ongoing continuous education. And we've really ramped up the support for our professional body around learning. Things are moving so quickly in terms of technology, geopolitics, regulation, and just society as a whole.
Pekka Dare, it's been great talking to you. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us today.
Thank you, Michael. Pleasure.